Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Part of the reason why we saw crypto crash over the last few days was, of course, because of this news coming out of China. And now what's happening in China, guys? Well, this from XRP Crypto Wolf. Crypto miners have halted China business after Beijing cracks down. So cryptocurrency miners, including Hashcow and BTC.top, have halted all or part of their China operations after Beijing intensified a crackdown on Bitcoin, mining and trading, hammering digital currencies amid heightened global regulatory scrutiny. So this is, China is obviously seeing what the rest of the world is doing and where they're going in terms of cryptocurrency and regulatory clarity. Of course, this green initiative is going to be a big part of this, and this has now caused a lot of these operators in China to start rethinking things. So a state council committee led by Vice Premier Liu He announced the crackdown late on Friday as part of efforts to fend off financial risks. It was the first time China's cabinet has targeted virtual currency mining, a sizable business in the world's second biggest economy that some estimates say account for as much as 70% of the global crypto supply. So now what's happening? Cryptocurrency exchange Huobi on Monday suspended both crypto mining and some trading services to new clients from mainland China, adding it will instead focus on overseas business. So BTC.top, a crypto mining pool, also announced the suspension of its China business, citing regulatory risks, while crypto miner Hashcow said it would halt buying new Bitcoin mining rigs. So ultimately, guys, what we are seeing, when we were seeing this crash, all this was essentially a reaction to the regulatory clarity that is happening in China. The same kind of thing happened when we were questioning whether XRP was going to survive once the SEC announced the lawsuit. We saw that initial crash, price tumbled, and, of course, China, a very influential part of this whole crypto narrative. So we saw the price crash, the narrative shift, people panic. But guys, at the end of the day, we are still very, very bullish. And, I discussed in this morning's video, I'll link it up here if you guys didn't catch it, I discussed some of the reasons why. So what else do we have? Michael at Val5 links here. While the regulatory hammer has yet to drop officially, the suspension is already driving some Bitcoin miners to panic mode. While some have started selling their coins, others are turning to overseas mining facilities. So this is also part of the narrative. A comment made by China State Council meeting about cracking down on Bitcoin trading and mining activities has sent shockwaves to local Bitcoin miners over the weekend. So down here in the past 24 hours, Chinese miners already started to accelerate migrating process to other countries, tweeted Mustafa Yilham, who leads the overseas business at Bixin, a long-time Bitcoin mining firm in China. There will also be large quantities of Bitcoin mining machines available for sales. So they're noting Bitcoin is not going to be as lucrative. And you got to think to yourself, China was the big proponent of Bitcoin and has been for the last little while. And now China is stepping back from Bitcoin, and mining rigs are going up for sale. Bitcoin clearly too expensive to mine if it's if it's going to be in this precarious situation where China is again. It's basically regulatory clarity that's happening in China now, and this is affecting the entire crypto space. So here's a quote. There will be some enforcement actions in the coming weeks. No one knows the level of enforcement action that will be taken at the moment. Uncertainty is creating a bearish sentiment among Chinese miners. So, a couple of examples here on what's coming down the pipe, and Bitcoin maximalists getting a little scared, I think, about this, considering that, they've put all their eggs in one basket. But this is good for XRP hodlers, guys. This is great for us, great for the entire cryptocurrency industry as a whole. The green narrative is clearly something that we are going to be moving forward with in the coming years as cryptocurrency matures and develops into a regulated industry. We're going to also see cryptocurrency being utilized on many different ledgers, many different platforms. And so this is where we're going to derive value from. These use cases are going to be plentiful. And, I wouldn't be surprised if, even a decade down the road, governments start regulating cryptocurrency projects and say, look, if you go over and above this amount of energy, you cannot even start creating this project. It will be deemed illegal in this country. I could see it going that way in the future. For now, I'm just happy I'm an XRP hodler. And did you guys see this? Michael at Val5 Links posted this. Bex Plus has now relisted XRP. So crypto derivatives exchange Bex Plus has launched a 100% deposit bonus promotion to all traders to help traders earn more. If you deposit 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin with the credit to your account, every user can get up to 10 Bitcoin for each deposit. That sounds kind of fishy. Okay, this is a sponsored story, so take it as you will. I'm more interested in this. Bex Plus has relisted XRP. XRP's high volatility has made a comeback and currently presents more opportunities for traders to make profits. Taking advantage of brokers' price swings and leverage, traders can generate a 100% or even 1,000% ROI. Okay, they're just bigging up the idea that, look, you can make a lot of money with crypto. What I'm more interested in is more exchanges relisting XRP, and now Bex Plus, one of the more recent ones to have done so. I'm going to keep moving, guys, because there is some more news here with regards to this whole financial framework surrounding cryptocurrency. Now, the European Central Bank says crypto assets appear to pose limited financial stability risks. This coming from XRP Crypto Wolf. A financial stability report published by the European Central Bank last week indicates that risks to financial institutions from crypto assets appear limited. So, this is a step in the right direction, right? The mention of crypto assets was included in the May 19th report and published on the ECB's website. Signs of exuberance have also been observed in the renewed interest in crypto assets, although financial stability risks appear limited, the report author notes. It goes on to say the surge in Bitcoin prices has eclipsed previous financial bubbles like the Tulip Mania and the South Sea bubble in the 1600s and 1700s. While this has largely been driven by retail investors, some institutional investors and non-financial corporations are also demonstrating a growing interest. Its price volatility makes Bitcoin risky and speculative, while its exorbitant carbon footprint and potential use for illicit purposes are grounds for concern. Crypto assets are still not widely used for payments, and Euro area institutions have little exposure to crypto-linked financial instruments, so financial stability risk appears limited at the present time. They are still very concerned about, this volatility for spec traders, and clearly mentioning Bitcoin here, but that's okay because, we know in the background, the ECB has also been a proponent of RippleNet using cryptocurrency-related projects, or we'll say the XRPL, for moving money, and utilizing cryptocurrency in the way for real use cases, i.e. sourcing liquidity through ODL, so on and so forth. So I think this is a step in the right direction, the ECB, realizing that crypto assets pose limited financial stability risks. This is going to be good if the world wants to move cryptocurrency utilization forward. So I wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf for posting that. Meanwhile, guys, in South Korea, this from Matthew LANY here on Twitter, the Bank of Korea to trial CBDC functionality in a mock test. We also know Ripple and the Central Bank of Korea have been working together since 2018. So the primary purpose of the test is to check whether the CBDC can serve settlement and remittance for the purchase of goods and services. The test will begin in August and will conclude in June of 2022. The central bank has yet to pick an operator for the pilot, but will open the opportunity up for bidders. The bank has alluded to CBDC efforts in the past, though this is the most substantive effort to date. The Bank of Korea also emphasized that it does not necessarily intend to release a digital currency. The goal of this trial run is only to check the feasibility and effectiveness of CBDCs. And that's okay. I mean, they do not have to release a CBDC. We know that, they are partnered with RippleNet, and we know that by utilizing DLT, the XRPL, these guys can basically become interoperable, and they do not have to have a CBDC. They can use a CBDC. They can use anything, though. I mean, ultimately, interoperability is the key. This is why Ripple's always hitting this point home, right? Interoperability, you can move anything of value from point A to point B. And so, whether it's a CBDC or not doesn't really matter. South Korea has been taking large steps towards the implementation of cryptocurrencies and related technologies. This includes making several regulatory changes and creating guidelines for the market. The nation is one of the most tech-savvy in the world, and its citizens are already widely familiar with the cryptocurrency market. So great news there, guys, coming out of Korea. And the Bank of Korea, of course, trialing CBDCs, also a partner of Ripple. Wanted to thank Matthew LANY for posting that. And, just to his point here with these screen grabs, Ripple creates private blockchain for central banks launching CBDCs. We also have this one down here. Top Korean banks work with Japan Bank Consortium to modernize cross-border payments. And again, this from back in 2017. So big news coming out today with regards to this. And guys, I wanted to remind you of this. Back from 2018, Goldman Sachs investment strategy group, Cryptomania, a risk to stable 2018 outlook. This was a report, an investment strategy group report from Goldman Sachs, claiming that Cryptomania could affect their 2018 market outlook, with further declines in crypto markets expected. So let's rewind 3 years and, let's take a look at their negative stance on cryptocurrency. Unsteady cryptocurrency mania. This is a quote from this article here. The report was entitled "Unsteady as She Goes," highlights cryptocurrency mania as one of the several factors that could affect their initial market outlook for the year. Other factors listed included terrorism, the rise of populism. Sure, fine. But basically, all this to say, they were not interested in investing in cryptocurrencies. And, I just wanted to bring this up because I remember this point in time when all these major US banks were down on cryptocurrencies. Of course, the market was falling. The narrative was, this is something our institutional clients are not interested in. You fast forward a couple of years, and sure enough, big institutions are buying up Bitcoin, buying up Ethereum, and other products related to cryptocurrency. So again, guys, this was 2018. Now you know what Goldman Sachs is saying? And I mean, to be fair, they were talking about a speculative crypto trading market within this report. But guess what's going on now? So this is a document from Goldman Sachs Asset Management, Cryptocurrencies and Blockchain, from just last month, okay? This was from April 2021. And I wanted to just move down here because now Goldman is singing a bit of a different tune. So fast forward 3 years, different blockchains for different cryptocurrencies. And, now they've done the research. Of course, a lot of people, especially these big banks, have done their research. They realize that this is the way the market is going. And they're realizing that there is a use case for cryptocurrencies. But more importantly, guys, they name Ripple and XRP in this particular document. So they talk about different blockchains for different cryptocurrencies. And down here, you guys can see they talk about this hybrid consortium accessible to entities who have agreed to set the rules, consensus process driven by permissioned users, partially decentralized, and they use Ripple as an example here. If we keep going down here, guys, we can see when they're talking about decentralization, scalability, and security, they talk about a decentralized system that is scalable and secure, mentioning Ripple here with the Ripple logo right down here, a global settlement network for other currencies, USD, Euro, and Bitcoin, or other units of value, commodities, frequent flyer miles, etc., low transaction costs, and fast settlement time. So they are realizing the benefits of utilizing Ripple technology here. If we go down just another one here, decentralization, scalability, and security. What is the cost of disruption? So over here they have gold, so the store of value medium of exchange, not dependent on a single entity. And also over here they have scalability. Utilizing Ripple through G7 central banks and security is going to be paramount for this. Down here, guys, cryptocurrency ranked. Now, back in 2017, they had a list of the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market cap, and now the top 5, you guys can see XRP is not here in the list, but they do note when Bitcoin peaked in 2017, it had a market cap of about 320 billion. Now, the top 5 cryptocurrencies market caps have shifted across the board. However, while cryptocurrencies are volatile and not a store of value, we believe blockchain has many real uses. This is what I find really important because the uses that they're talking about, they're demonstrating here in these diagrams, utilizing RippleNet, utilizing XRP, understanding that this particularly has low transaction costs and fast settlement times. How does one do that? Well, utilizing XRP, in this case for on-demand liquidity. So Goldman Sachs, guys, changed their tune on cryptocurrency. The market's getting way more mature. Of course, we're seeing lots of developments since 2018, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing if we want our XRP to be utilized in a real-world use case. Right now, the price is at about 88 cents. We're climbing up there, guys. So I have faith. Now that I'm seeing American bankers taking this seriously, the SEC lawsuit coming closer to an end as the days go on. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.